Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to step on some toes, so let's get into it. Spain offers to host the new IPCC meetings, COP25, after Chile withdrawals. U.S. White House formally begins process of leaving the Paris Climate Accord because in reality, even by 2040, only 2.4% of all of our energy is going to come from all these renewable schemes to tax you into infinitum. Case in point, 1.6 billion megawatts, and then all the future planning of Australia, only 14,000 megawatts. Not even a fraction of a fraction. Coming into extreme cold in the United States, record cold no less, matching straight with the modern minimum, forecast into a new grand solar minimum. And we're not even talking about gravitational vortex power or magnetic motors, parendev magnetic motors, to drive systems for LED lighting in our agricultural vertical systems indoor to protect our food. No wonder that everybody's withdrawing. It's a scam for the global tax. And how prepared are you for these changes in our economy and the changes in our society? Adapt 2030 and My Patriot Supply, 2-week grab-and-go food crate, or the 4-week food supply. You should really think about getting some food together, whether you buy it at the supermarket or buy it through My Patriot Supply. The link's in the description box below. I wish you the best of luck in your preparations. Not making the global headlines as it should, Spain offers to host COP25, the IPCC's poster child for climate change, after Chile withdrawals. Now, why would they do such a thing? I don't know. But then the U.S. also, in the White House now, formally begins process of leaving the Paris Climate Accord. So 2 countries in 2 weeks? Wow, must be a trend. And I like how it's phrased so succinctly here, incorporates the realities of global energy mix. And I thought, well, what does that mean? What is the global energy mix? Do you even know? Let's take a look here. And the strange thing was, moving through DuckDuckGo, which is uncensored, and go through Google and also Yahoo to look for images for this video, nothing's really updated. So I'm not going to dig into the IEA PDF search engine to find the 2018 World Report. Why is it not easy to find this information for the updated 2018-2019? Just don't get it. Okay, 2018, fine. But why is the most updated that I can find in a general search engine 2015? And see, you should be asking yourself the exact same thing here. So the projections for solar, photovoltaic, and wind are only 2.4% by 2040. That's 20 years from now. Let me take a look into the slick graphics here. Wind, 38% per year. 164 gigawatts. According to the IEA, still looking back at this time, it says 16,000, but then you have to multiply by 1,000 because it's millions of megawatts. So we're looking at 1.6 billion megawatts of electricity compared to 13 billion in 2013. So keep that in mind, billions versus millions. And then we run right up here to the wind and the solar. Wow, 2017. And wind in the entire planet is only bringing in 164 gigawatts. Wow, that's interesting. 2 gigawatts, 2,000 megawatts for the solar. These are just fractions of a fraction of a percent. Unbelievable how we believe that we can run our economies off of this. Large construction boom for renewable energy products in Australia. Remember, we were talking about billions of megawatts. And here it is, 14,000 megawatts for Australia. Wow, that's really going to power their country. Solar panels, global solar, photovoltaic. Let's take a look at the 2019 prognosis. Wow, 67 megawatts. That is going to save our planet. So I know you're asking how much wind power is out there. So let's do a total cumulative wind capacity. Again, why does the wind industry not update its chart to 2018? I mean, this is just a general search, and this is what you find. No 2018 charts. I guess if we went into a PDF search engine, we could find it. But why is just not the general person searching for this information not able to find anything up to the 2018? Installation capacity, 500,000 megawatts. Great, we're up in the billions of megawatts. Far short, not going to help our economies. But nobody's talking about gravitational vortex power, localized solutions if there's a 1 to 2 cubic meter flow through a stream or a river, year-round, seasonal, whatever it might be. And these units here in Germany that can be stepped down 10, 20, 30 down a stream bed and nearly equal the entire capacity of wind installation on our planet using water. Local, and nobody's talking about this, and I don't understand why, because also parent magnetic motors. Why can't we talk about magnetic power on this planet? Earth's magnetic field to drive a motor, super simple, north-south, they repel, they push each other away from each other, spin something, and create electricity. We could do it with LED lights to grow food indoors. We could use it for vertical agriculture. Why are the industries not talking about these solutions? It's only wind, it's only solar, ooh. What about the others? GVP and magnetic motors. But I really understand at the core why the US dropped out and why Chile dropped out of these climate agreements. Look at this. We're heading into a grand solar minimum, expected cooling across the entire planet, crop losses, economic reductions. Look at the temperatures forecast for the United States, central grow belts. I mean, coming into a grand solar minimum, you would expect cooler temperatures. And then further on in, looking at all record temperatures, wherever you see a box here, and if we match it up with the modern minimum temperature reconstructions, we see the exact same areas with the exact same cooling pattern as we saw 400 years ago. And if you want to take a look at the Northern Hemisphere in a more wide-out view, where their crops are going to be lost and where temperatures are going to drop on a natural cycle, you'll quickly understand why the United States and Chile are pulling out of these agreements. It is not CO2, it is not you, it is the sun. And I encourage you to look into solar minima, grand solar minima, how the magnetic field of the sun affect the magnetic fields of our earth and how it bends jet streams, intertropical convergence zones, cloud patterns, and how this matches succinctly with what happened in the modern minimum. So coming back to the global mix here and the forecast going out to 1.6 billion megawatts. This tiny little fraction of just over 30,000 megawatts for the entire installed capacity for 2020 is going to save our planet? I think not. Personally, you can agree or disagree. I do thank you for watching, and if you want more information on how the sun affects our climate, I've put together a reading list here of at least 30 different books, peer-reviewed research, the best minds on our planet, to explain it to you in any way, shape, or form that you want to digest it. The Adapt 2030 shop on Amazon and enjoy the possibilities of power presented by Nikola Tesla. And I will see you next video.